When you think about buying local foods and produce, you probably imagine yourself visiting quaint little farm stands, fishing shacks, and even dairy farms that serve your milk in really thick glass bottles. But all of those visits take a lot of time, and unfortunately, time is not something we have a lot of. Well, thanks to Sysco, buying local just got a whole lot easier. Rick, I think it's safe to say that diners and chefs alike are gaining a more discerning palate, and they really care about where their food is coming from.
Absolutely.
How has Sysco kind of met that challenge?
Well, we're partnering with local farms. Farms can be anywhere from cheese producers to produce, fresh produce, fish businesses, beef producers, and we're trying to really be a local procurement company as well as a distribution company.
All right, now how does bringing these local brands help your chefs and market owners?
Well, diners are much more savvy than they have been in the past with the advent of things like the Food Network and people like Tom Colicchio and Alice Waters, and they've really come to expect products that are grown locally, and they're very concerned about animal compassion, the way food is raised, the environmental impact, and that type of thing.
Well, obviously you're helping the farmers and the fishermen as well, so tell me about some of those businesses that you've been able to help grow.
Well, we have cheese producers, as I mentioned, beef producers that grow product locally, and they do a terrific job of growing, but they may not necessarily be able to get their product to market in an efficient way, and that's where we come into play.
Farm Fresh works with about 80 different growers throughout the year, and we buy and ship produce, dry beans, honey, maple syrup, pretty much whatever a main farm produces. With a customer like Sysco, they can distribute to a lot of people, so they can actually help move that product along.
We don't sell direct to restaurants, the Sysco Food Service does, so it's very important for us to get our message out to the consumer that Bristol Seafoods handles local product. So we want our products from local purveyors as much as possible to get to local restaurants, and Sysco is the vehicle that we use, and we're partnering with them to reach out to local restaurants and other operations to send them supply of local seafood.
All right, now you have a beautiful test kitchen behind us. How does this test kitchen help your chefs?
Well, we bring several folks in every day, and we actually demonstrate product. We cook it right in front of them so they can taste it, feel it, touch it, and they know what the product is before they have to make a commitment, and we help them develop recipes, and it's been very successful.
The thing about being a chef in Maine is to really use the seasonality of Maine's foods. And when I see these beautiful scallops coming in scallop season, or gorgeous fresh tomatoes coming in, and now we have this plethora of beautiful cheeses coming through, and we're getting the stuff brought to us, and Sysco makes me aware of what's available without me having to go out and work to source it.
So let me just clarify, I can't walk into Sysco and buy these local brands, and yet I'm finding them on my table every single day. How's that possible?
Well, we're a food service distribution company, so we're bringing products into the local restaurants while the chefs are asking us what to source, and they're preparing the products for the diners. So the diners have to go to the restaurants to get the product.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much, Rick, for having me in today. I'm really impressed with your commitment to buying local.
Thank you.
When it comes to the best local brands, don't forget Sysco. You can check out their entire product line online at sysconne.com.
The thing I want is to be able to be in my kitchen cooking, and Sysco gives me the time to be able to focus on the food, not focus on the buying.